Narendra, M. and Priya were going to spend the night at the temple garden. This pleased the master highly, especially since Narendra would be with him. The Holy Mother, who was living in the Nahabat, had prepared the supper. Footnote: Holy Mother. By this name, Sri Ramakrishna's wife was known among his devotees. Footnote ends. Surendra bore the greater part of the master's expenses. Footnote: Surendra, the name by which Sri Ramakrishna addressed Suresh Mitra, a beloved householder disciple. Footnote ends. The meal was ready, and the plates were set out on the southeast veranda of the master's room. Near the east door of his room, Narendra and the other devotees were gossiping. Narendra: How do you find the young men nowadays? M. They are not bad, but they don't receive any religious instruction. Narendra: But from my experience, I feel they are going to the dogs. They smoke cigarettes, indulge in frivolous talk, enjoy foppishness, play truant, and do everything of that sort. I have even seen them visiting questionable places. M. I didn't notice such things during our student days. Narendra: Perhaps you didn't mix with the students intimately. I have even seen them talking with people of immoral character. Perhaps they are on terms of intimacy with them. M. It is strange indeed. Narendra: I know that many of them form bad habits. It would be proper if the guardians of the boys and the authorities kept their eyes on these matters. They were talking thus when Sri Ramakrishna came to them and asked with a smile, Well, what are you talking about? Narendra: I have been asking M about the boys in the schools. The conduct of students nowadays isn't all that it should be. The master became grave and said to M rather seriously, This kind of conversation is not good. It isn't desirable to indulge in any talk but talk of God. You are their senior and you are intelligent. You should not have encouraged them to talk about such matters. Narendra was then about 19 years old and M about 28. Thus admonished, M felt embarrassed and the others also felt silent. While the devotees were enjoying their meal, Sri Ramakrishna stood by and watched them with intense delight. That night, the master's joy was very great. After supper, the devotees rested on the mat spread on the floor of the master's room. They began to talk with him. It was indeed a mart of joy. The master asked Narendra to sing the song beginning with the line, "In wisdom's firmament, the moon of love is rising full." Narendra sang, and the other devotees played the drums and cymbals. In wisdom's firmament, the moon of love is rising full, and love's flood tide, in surging waves, is flowing everywhere. O Lord, how full of bliss thou art! Victory unto thee! On every side shine devotees, like stars around the moon. Their friend, the Lord all-merciful, joyously plays with them. Behold, the gates of paradise today are open wide. The soft spring wind of the new day raises fresh waves of joy. Gently it carries to the earth the fragrance of God's love, till all the yogis, drunk with bliss, are lost in ecstasy. Upon the sea of the world unfolds the lotus of the new day, and there the mother sits enshrined in blissful majesty. See how the bees are mad with joy, sipping the nectar there. Behold the mother's radiant face, which so enchants the heart and captivates the universe. About her lotus feet, bands of ecstatic holy men are dancing in delight. What matchless loveliness is hers! What infinite content pervades the heart when she appears! O brothers, says Prem Das, I humbly beg you, one and all, to sing the mother's praise. Sri Ramakrishna sang and danced, and the devotees danced around him. When the song was over, the master walked up and down the northeast veranda, where Hazra was seated with them. The master sat down there. He asked a devotee, "Do you ever have dreams?" Devotee, "Yes, sir. The other day, I dreamt a strange dream. I saw the whole world enveloped in water. There was water on all sides. A few boats were visible, but suddenly huge waves appeared and sank them. I was about to board a ship with a few others when we saw a Brahmin walking over that expanse of water. I asked him, 'How can you walk over the deep?' The Brahmin said with a smile, 'Oh, there is no difficulty about that. There is a bridge under the water.' I said to him, 'Where are you going?' 'To Bhavanipur, the city of the Divine Mother,' he replied. Wait a little, I cried. I shall accompany you. Master: Oh, I am thrilled to hear the story. Devotee: The Brahmin said, I am in a hurry. It will take you some time to get out of the boat. Goodbye. Remember this path and come after me. Master: Oh, my hair is standing on end. Please be initiated by a guru as soon as possible. Shortly before midnight, Narendra and the other devotees lay down on a bed made on the floor of the master's room.